So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your team members inside of Locate2You. So it's fairly straightforward. Head along over to the team section, you go to members, just click on members, and this will give you a list of all of your team members that are inside of the system right now. What you'll notice at the top here is you've got this filter, and so this filter is based on your regions that you've created. So I'll just quickly show you where you can create your different regions. Just head over here to team regions. You just click on the plus icon, and you can create as many regions as you like. So the regions are really useful for setting up for different areas, and that might be in different states, or it might be even inside the same area, but you're just breaking it up into small areas. Usually, often, a lot of companies will do this based on if they have multiple different offices, and they want to have those people that belong to those types of bookings that belong to their office or their warehouse. Might even be a retail store as well. So you can create as many of those different regions as you like. You can then link stops to regions, and you can also link team members to those regions as well. So that's in the team region section. I'll go back to members. Here I can see a list of those members here, and you can actually click on any one of those members and it gives you the information. I'll just touch on a few things. First is here you can actually upload your photograph. So it's great to get all your team members to have their own photograph. This then shows on the live tracking link that you'll see in other videos as well. You'll see name, information, mobile numbers, you'll have your skill section here. So you may want to create a series of skills. Okay, to create skills is under settings, and I'll show you that shortly. These skills are going to then be used to say this team member can actually do these types of deliveries or this type of work, and you can have them linking up to many different types of skills available. And so it's just a matter of just adding those along and removing those as you need to. This here, so that's the skill section, and that's going to be used through your route optimization. So if you've got a series of bookings that require certain types of skills, it'll actually allocate it to those bookings based on the route optimization process when it runs through that. The next thing here is you'll see is this is also for route optimization, and in here it's got the maximum quantity, so that's the largest number of bookings that this person can do on a particular day. And it's also got the maximum weight that's also there as well. And again, you'll configure that through your route optimization process. You'll have your vehicle types, so whether they're bike, car, or whether they're walking, and so then that will have an impact on the route optimization and also the estimated arrival times that are going to be created. And so that's a really important setting. You'll also have here whether it's in kilometres or miles. This will automatically configure based on your time zone, and so if you're in the US, it'll automatically go to miles, etc. Here you've got the team region that it belongs to, and so they can select which one it is. And next you've also got the mobile link tracking behavior. So this is how the system's actually going to track from the user's phone. If you turn it on to always, it'll always be sending GPS data for that particular user. And so no matter what, it'll always do that. You can have it never, and so you might set it to never if you've got a hardware GPS that's been installed into that vehicle, and that's where you'd do that. Well, you might turn it on to default, and by default everyone is set to this one, and this is only sending GPS data from that user's phone once they've actually got an active booking, and once the booking's complete then it will remove that data. Well, the alternative is you've got the business hours, and so during this business hours it'll send GPS data, otherwise it won't. Okay, so that's that. You've also got here their start and end location. So this is usually going to be their home location. If they're starting from home, they're going to go off and do their deliveries directly from there. That's where you would do this sort of configuration here. What you've also got here is a bio. So if you want to add some information about this particular person, we can have that then come up on the tracking link. So it's a nice way of customers getting to learn who their driver is that's doing that particular work. Okay, so that's under members. Under team profile, you'll see here, this is just your team information and configuring that. So that's fairly straightforward. And then finally, I'll just show you just some slight differences in terms of you've got the different roles that are available here. So you've got the team owner. So this is the person that owns the account, and you can have multiple of those. The team members, these are going to be where someone's just generally going to be a driver. And so you can do this configuration from here. And so you've got the team members, a driver. You might have an office person, that's going to be someone who's going to be inside the office. And you've got a number of other options that are available there as well. Okay, so if you've got maybe a support person or a support admin person, it's giving them more access to the system. Okay, so one thing you'll know is, I'll just show you on the mobile side. Okay, so on the mobile side, you'll see some slight differences between the settings. And so if you're a team manager or a team owner, then what you will see here is you've got this option that's available. That's probably the biggest setting that's different. What you can do is click on that, and that will allow you to see a list of all of your people that you've got inside of your system and the ability to actually then track that user directly from the phone. So what that allows you to do is you can actually see where that user is, you can see the last updated GPS data that you've got from there. It's just allowing you to see that current person's live location. You can't see a snail trail yet. In the future, that's likely something that we'll add into the system. So that's the main difference there on the mobile side. Otherwise, yeah, you can try with each of these other different options that are available. But if you do have any questions around any of this sort of configuration of your team members, feel free to reach out to us. We're only a click away. You can reach out to us at hello@locate2u.com, or you can use the live chat, and we're happy to help you. We're here to help you get set up and get the most out of using Locate2U. Thanks very much.